Continue our coverage of the shocking and sudden death of Dallas Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Kneeland. It appears, based on police dispatch audio, that the 24-year-old second-year player was suffering a mental health crisis. His death last night followed a police pursuit in Plano and Frisco that ended, police say, with Kneeland crashing and later shooting himself. No one else was injured. Today, there are tributes playing on the video board outside of the team practice facility in Frisco, and fans are leaving signs and flowers at the Star. This tragedy comes as the Cowboys are on their bye week. Jeff Kolb's in studio with more on who Kneeland was and how the team will try to cope with this loss. Jeff.
Yes, Clarice, I spoke with two of Marshawn's former coaches with the Cowboys, defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer and assistant defensive line coach Greg Ellis. Both remember Marshawn for his big smile, his enormous amount of joy. Zimmer telling me he could have picked a million other players to be struggling with mental health before Marshawn. Ellis says he was watching Monday night as Marshawn scored his first NFL touchdown on this blocked punt. Greg was the coach on Dallas's staff that lobbied the hardest for Dallas to draft Kneeland in 2024. And Ellis told me tonight he considers Marshawn to be like a second son. Both coaches feel this tragedy strikes at an especially tough time for the Dallas team, with the Cowboys spread out on their bye week right now, unable to grieve together in person. Zimmer sadly has his own personal experience with suicide, having lost his son Adam. Now Mike and Greg are grieving along with the entire sports world tonight after the loss of Marshawn Kneeland at 24 years old.
Knowing him was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. You know, he brightened every room that he walked in. You know, and that's why, you know, you say, man, when this kind of stuff happens, you feel like, you know, how could this happen? You know, it's just because he was a sunshine to a lot of people over there. You know, he was a real upbeat guy. But, you know, I did see some withdrawal stuff from him. That kind of isolated. He would isolate himself sometimes, but you know, just a little concerned about it. But definitely nothing major that would have me to think that something like this would ever happen.
Everybody still wonders, you know, what could I have done? What could I have done different to keep this from happening? And all the people that are close to him, I'm sure, are probably doing the same thing, trying to, you know, what could I have done different? So, you know, you just got to try and figure out and believe it wasn't your fault, but you got to keep going on and still trying to figure out a way.
The Dallas Cowboys released a statement on Kneeland's passing, saying in part, Marshawn was a beloved teammate and member of our organization. Our thoughts and prayers regarding Marshawn are with his girlfriend, Catalina, and his family. The NFL also releasing a statement saying in part, our thoughts and prayers are with his girlfriend, Catalina, family, friends, and teammates, adding that the league has been in contact with the Cowboys, offering support and counseling resources. Of course, again, that is right now as the team is dispersed on the bye week. Greg Ellis says when the team does come back together Monday in Frisco, it will be a new form of shock, seeing Marshawn's number 94 locker, feeling his absence on the team plane and so many other places that the team graces each and every week. Greg's message to the team is to just keep praying for Marshawn. That is what he would want to do. Playing for Marshawn, I should say. I'm Jeff Kolb, Fox 4 Sports.
Jeff, thank you. We will continue to update this story throughout the evening on Fox Local, our free streaming app. We have tributes from across the NFL and details in the investigation. The Fox Local app is free to download. No subscription required.